Alright guys, we're back. Had a little bit of a hiccup, but that's okay. Hopefully it's fixed now. Oops. So, we can try this again. Hopefully. We had a bit of an issue with the sound desync, so I had to scrap what we'd done and start over. So we're going to do this little bit again, just to make sure that it's on camera. Hopefully all will be well. Of course, I take a drink right as it starts.
I heard that Elder Max had got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with the death claw.
That's what they tells me. Alright.
Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task.
Chill.
I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
You need a trained technician to press a single button.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command
Sound is fixed. Okay, good.
accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime, Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required.
Oh my god, so much talking.
Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door.
I like how she keeps tools in the
Before you
slots
head off
on
to
her
your next
armor.
assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Cool. So, leveled up. Good shit. Damn. Now, I still don't know what perk I'm gonna take. I feel like... I think we were gonna up my strength, but... I don't know. Maybe I shut my charisma for talky bits. What do you think? What should I take? Oh man, I need to get my luck up so I can get fucking Grim Reaper Sprint. And Idiot Savant, because that's good shit. You know what I should do? I should get a point and get, I should get Bloody Mess for the extra damage. More sneak? Yeah, well, I think my sneak isn't... Oh, my sneak isn't maxed. No, I don't think that that one's necessary. I don't think that this max rank is necessary. I feel like that's a waste of a perk. I do have the steel equipped items already. I think I kind of want to get strength again. Because I want the carry weight is why I want it. Like, the worst part is that I'm going to get all of this all eventually. But, you know. Like, I don't even need most of the find stuff perks anymore. I should get this. But let's not. Let's up our strength. I need the carry weight is the thing. I need the carry weight. I need the carry weight. That's the thing. Alright, let's go to the Pridwin and see what Maxon wants. And if it fails some of the other quests because of faction disputes, we'll just quick load. Because that's what quick loading is for. That's what quick loading is for. It's when you fuck up.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I like how you're asking me that.
And I don't appreciate being betrayed by my own soldiers.
Excuse me?
Dr. Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA.
Oh, that's what it was for.
Information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to try again?
After everything I've achieved, Why would I jeopardize my position here?
Because you never expected this
Oh, for
information
fuck's
to
sake.
see the light of day. Now tell me the truth, before I have you thrown over the side of the Penguin.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you.
Motherfucker.
Which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
No.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question.
Hold on. There was a whole thing in New Vegas about the chain of command. The chains that bind. You can't give me a command. A Star Paladin has to give me a command, which then has to be given to a Paladin, which has to be given to me. You cannot directly give me an order, you motherfucker.
Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to
That's
remain
grounds for
strong,
dismissal.
we can't afford to make exceptions,
Oh, I understand, Gamma. I picked up on it.
even when it means executing one of our own.
But this is... No, it doesn't work that way.
He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders.
Fuck that noise.
So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Wow, rude. Rude. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Why is this playing again? Shit, I need to pause the stream on my end. Hold on. The Brotherhood is being shitty again? Surprise, surprise! No, but seriously, he cannot possibly give me that order. Due to the fact that the Brotherhood of Steel has a whole thing, the chain that binds, he cannot give me an order. His order has to go to a Star Paladin, which has to go to a Paladin, which has to go to a Knight. So, unless he would like to, and this is under Obsidian's law, which I take as more canon than anything that Bethesda's ever done, he could be ousted as Elder because of this, by skipping over. Now here's the thing, the irony of it is that Paladin Dance is the one that we're under, so he would have to give an order to a Star Paladin, who would have to give the order to Dance to give the order to me. And I would be like, nah, fuck that shit.
Team lead, report to the bridge. Delta team, lead to the bridge.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this, but...
There, no more quests.
What was that?
Nothing. Oh, hey!
Live the thrust.
Oh, you might stand a chance. Okay, that's enough of that. I like how there's a weird monster hand down there.
Proctor?
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list.
We're
It
being asked to
appears that the
execute
Institute
Paladin
kept
Dance.
exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found
It's a
any
Cylon, I mean
information.
synth.
As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger?
No.
I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this.
You're making an
It's
awful lot of
obviously been a
assumptions.
mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges.
You shut the
Now,
fuck up, sir.
Unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to...
Wow, they're being really shitty. Come on.
If you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders. Ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
I'm not gonna kill
Follow me,
Dance.
ma'am.
Well, if it isn't the woman who revived Prime, the brother
Shut up.
in your dad. Now,
I like how it's still got the taking fire thing up there. Yeah, but apparently he's a... I don't know. It's done. There's some flavor text that I was reading last night about it.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
What are you doing?
Scribe Halen.
This way.
Alright, I'm waiting. But yeah, there's actually some flavor text in a couple of different terminals that you can go where they talk about it. It's not explicitly stated, but it is mentioned there.
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
No.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Yep.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military
God, the change
outpost on
in
the
voice
northern
tone is
frontier of
so
the
bad.
Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now. or if he trusts any of us at all.
You know what I'm gonna do? Going straight to the Institute. I can't fast travel from inside the prison. Damn it.
Glad to see you've returned safely from the Institute, sister.
Shut up, shithead. I'm gonna have to, like, do a load or something to get rid of that shit on the thing. Halen is asking me not to kill him for being a synth, despite the fact that, like, being a synth is why they kill things. And I'm inclined to agree with her. I like Dance. He's my friend. Speaking of which, I need to get Curie. I need to get that, because she is the last follower I haven't picked up yet. Boom. Okay, so let's pop over to the Institute real quick. Nah. I don't like it. What do you mean, no active quest? Ugh, fine. Just go find a terminal myself. There's plenty around. So he was hiding his synthness, or did he not know either? That's a risky question to ask. He was either hiding it and knew, or he didn't know because of the railroad. We don't know yet. But like I said, there were some questions. There's some terminal logs that you can read that suggest that they were investigating him as being a synth beforehand. It just hadn't been properly whatevered yet. So yeah. Why do all these terminals have this stupid shit on it?
Busted.
Can I go? Oh, no, I can't. Need to find a terminal. Just need to find a terminal. I think he didn't know. I mean, that would make sense, is that he doesn't know. Doesn't know. Because like I said, either he's a member who was taken out by the railroad and thus had his memories wiped, or alternatively, he's been faking it the whole time and he does know, and he's, you know, essentially a sleeper agent. But we don't know yet. Like, we straight up do not know yet. Is there a terminal in here I can use? Why are there no fucking terminals around? Why are there no terminals anywhere? I just need one.
All systems nominal.
Shut up. Why didn't they just give him the Void Kampf tests? Explain, please.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plan.
Couriers.
He's eager to get that going.
Seriously, why is every terminal one of the ones with the stupid thing on it? There we go. The Big D demanded his tutorial be included, so here it is. Short version. Plug this into any Institute terminal and copy the message. Long version. Patriot's been sending us short encoded messages for years using an evil little encryption scheme. It was a bitch and a half to reverse engineer. Patriot's got skill. But I nailed it. Put this holotape on any Institute terminal and it'll deliver a gift wrap message straight to Patriot. You're going into the belly of the beast, friend. Don't trust anything. TT out. Okay. Read urgent reply 001. Meet at the Advanced Synths Maintenance Room. Let's just eject that tape, because we don't want to leave any evidence. No evidence. Alright.
Now try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants.
So much research, so little time.
That's from Blade Runner. Gotcha. Sorry, I've only seen Blade Runner once, and it's been a while. I need to rewatch it, but I've only seen it the one time. I don't even think I knew this was down here. Oh, no, I had to have, because I've stolen pretty much everything. Hey, fuckboy.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Trinity? What's that?
I just
Trinity
told
is an
you.
encryption system with a cipher, or key cut up into many pieces. You need several pieces in the correct order to unlock it. I put a Trinity piece with every synth I helped escape. It was a long shot, but I was hoping some good Samaritan would connect it all together.
Well, here I am.
Who are you?
I'm Liam Benet. My father runs synth development, and everyone knows who you are.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The Railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
How did you help the synths escape?
Through hacking. The departments focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, right? The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface detail. And it turns out the railroad was waiting for them. Wow.
Why are you helping synths?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know?
Wow.
Then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But, wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me.
Well,
no offense.
kind of.
I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
You know, considering that supposedly the Institute keeps such, you know, crackerjack records of everything, you'd think they'd notice if all the work orders are coming from the same place and all the same synths, like all the synths that get work orders from one specific place are the ones escaping, and trail that shit back.
It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here
Hi.
is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Well, because I can see that your hand isn't actually on the thing.
Trust is a two-way street.
Excuse me. I must focus on my duties.
She's not from here. She's been helping our synths escape on the surface. It's safe.
If you insist we speak in front of her, do so quickly.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways.
Why'd you get up
I'm
and
willing
sit
to
back
help,
down?
right? I can't do this alone.
Yeah, sure.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Oh, I can do that.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Cool. Okay. So that's one. So now we need to go do this other one, because we're here.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Your presence here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to all of us.
Where's the creepy fake Sean? Oh, there was a terminal right there. God damn it.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know
Fuck
the
you.
task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
What's that thing right here? It, like, I wanna stick my arm in it and see what happens.
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done. And you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you.
Ugh.
You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment.
Ah, that's probably that
Go and have a
inaccessible
look.
door.
I think you'll be quite pleased.
I think that was an inaccessible door that oh god! That I couldn't get to before. Oh, it's actually up. So how are you guys doing today? Like Gamma, Royal Blue, how are you both? And anybody else who might be lurking quietly? Yep, this is that inaccessible door that I couldn't get into earlier. Oh, hey.
Your quarters are just inside, ma'am.
Hey there.
Your new quarters are here, ma'am. Your quarters are just inside, ma'am. When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
Give me a terminal I can't even use. Battle of Bunker Hill. Generous stock of arms and equipment, 1 rifle. Falling hazard. Okay, cool. So we're well rested now. Generous stock of shit my ass. Dickbag. Glad you're doing alright. Hey, shithead.
Hello, Mother.
Don't call me that.
Tell me, What would you do when someone has stolen from you?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings.
Isn't that exactly what you've been trying to create?
You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They're better than you.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but
No, that is an outlier. You can't just assume because one person went bad that all people are terrible. You can't just assume that if every synth gets out, it's going to make sure that all of them become evil monster things. I mean, that's the kind of thing that we'd start genocides for, and we shouldn't do that. You can't judge the actions of a group on the actions on a single person. It doesn't work like that. There are hundreds of people that are absolutely fucking terrible in the Commonwealth in this game, that are normal humans, that are raiders and terrible monster people. You don't just go out and eradicate every person and replace them with your fucking robots because one asshole turned raider. It doesn't...
lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
There better be something in this for me.
I assure you, this operation will have very significant results in your favor. There will be a courser waiting for you near Bunker Hill. Please find him before barging in.
Guess where we're going? Sorry, but the Institute is the bad guy to me, so fuck him.
Hey, it's Whisper. Whisper's back.
Uh-huh. Alright, I got news, lady.
The importance of Bunker Hill and our asset there is not widely known. Please keep it.
Des has something urgent for you.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
How much damage would it cause if we let them hit us?
We're running out of places to hide our synths. That's why we put so many eggs in one crowded basket to begin with. So what would we lose? 4 synths, Stockton, some of our best agents, and the inevitable civilian casualties? No, not this time. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
Won't the Institute be suspicious if I'm the only one left?
You're a lot tougher than anyone else in their outfit. If only one person could survive, it would be you. And any story you come up with won't be contradicted. We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a courser escort. You'll have to take them down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Is all this really worth it?
We can't afford to sacrifice Stockton and the synths. There's just too few of us left. And we can't relocate them without compromising your cover. It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Desdemona.
Have you met with Patriot yet?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Okay.
Make sure you're never followed. It's all our asses.
Okay, before I do that, I need to go fix something. I'll be back in like a minute, maybe less. Okay, I'm sorry about that. There was a really bad knot in my ponytail, and yeah. I wish everyone here weren't such insufferable jackasses. Exactly. There's no nuance to it either.
Cash, right? Tom's dying to talk to you about it.
Oh, so, okay, let me go talk to Tom. Like, there's no subtlety to it. It's either yes or no. There's no in between. And you can't tell people about any of the shit that happens. It's been frustrating.
The cash you found has some real serious high tech. But the creme de la creme is ballistic polymer weave. Lightweight, serious stopping power. And it looks just like normal clothing. I got some in stock now. Oh, give me some time. I got all sorts of ideas.
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Tinker Tom special. You're not yet in combat. Increases VAT's accuracy, but it costs more EP. It's mine now. Armored bathrobe. There's an extra space there because proofreading. Those ones are valued so much more for no reason. Deliver. What am I lowest on in terms of ammo? Probably shotgun shells still. Yeah, shotgun shells. I might as well buy these while I'm thinking about it. Advanced receiver, short barrel, large.
What's up?
So let's see. Tinker Tom special. Alright, I'll have to fiddle with that later.
We've got an emergency. Glory spotted a courser near Dayton Safe House. Normally, we go to ground at the first sign of a courser. We hide deep, we hide long, until we know we're safe. But we can't abandon your infiltration of the Institute. So we're staying.
All that if you spot a single courser?
It sounds extreme, but we've paid dearly for that bit of wisdom. Every time a courser is spotted, death and destruction follows.
Can I lend a hand?
Yes. Ticonderoga safe house has gone dark, and I need you to check it out. Hopefully this is a milk run. But if you do find a courser there, kill it.
Kill it.
If there's no survivors, then your cover remains intact.
Is this really worth risking my cover?
Glory needs to evacuate Dayton, and you're the only other heavy we have. And if we don't use you now, soon there won't be any railroad left.
Alright.
I'll take care of it.
Get to it then. Glory, pick your team.
I could use the dock. Mrs. Melton.
Alright, just have to do this terminal business. Enter Institute report. Wow, it wrote it up for me. Though it wasn't a certainty, thankfully the signal interceptor worked. When I materialized, I found myself in an empty room. Z-114 can get the 13 synths in place, but in order for them to make it to the teleporter, Patriot needs the username and passwords for V1 of CIT's Code Defender. End of report. Preliminary analysis. Please consult with Pam immediately. Thank you.
It's not open season yet, but take what you need.
Pam.
Everyone, we may have to evac on a
analysis
moment's notice.
complete.
Stay alert. Anything we need to move on.
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs.
Oh, I've been there.
Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis irrelevant.
Don't be a
After you
bitch.
get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Alright, let's see. So, let's do Operation Ticonderoga first. So, is Liam Patriot or the Cylon janitor? Oh, good question. Alright, game finished. Thank you. Alright, I'm breaking out the big guns for this. And by big guns, I mean my shotgun.
Intruder identified. This is a restricted area. Your arrival wasn't in the mission briefing. This irregularity will be reported to Justin Ayo.
The SRB sent me to check on you. See if you need help.
Your explanation is insufficient. If it is found to be untrue, expect severe consequences.
You look like a dork.
Leave this area immediately.
Alright.
Touch the power. Now!
Ah, shit. Time to murder everyone. Well, I guess I should be looting while I'm here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck's sake. Spray and pray is very good, yes.
I will limit the pain I inflict if possible.
It's such a good gun. I'll just stop mid-combat to pick this lock, thanks.
Yes.
Damage shutting down.
Your termination is inevitable.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't quite hear you over the sound of your body melting.
Combat initiated.
You're gonna grab a sandwich right in the middle of a firefight? Come on. Might as well reload while I'm here.
Please stand still.
Oh my god, fucking carry weights though.
You must be terrified.
At least these offer me moments of respite to reload. How does the Institute not know that you're slaying corpses left and right? Well, they know I killed one. As for the rest, that is a good question.
Movement detected. Curious. There you are.
At that time when I brutally... Where does corpse go? Where did his corpse go? Oh, knocked it way back here. Remember that time I brutally murdered a cursor by beating the shit out of him with a Deathclaw fist? That was good stuff. Okay. So first things first.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting?
Oh nice, I can break down these things now? Cool.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
Alright, so let's see. That's a 50 receiver. So that does 80 damage. So I just need to get this above 80. Oh, well. That'll do it. Superior recoil. Yeah, I'll do that. Stack. Yep. That adds a little bit of weight, but Large quick eject magazine. Long scope. I need a long night vision scope, thank you. Hold on. That's just cheaper. There we go. It's just much cheaper than doing it the other way. Okay. Bye, sniper rifle. You served me well. But you've been replaced. Cool. Okay, nice. So we'll quick save that. Let's make sure we drop off all this scrap. Oh, I need that medic pump. I'm gonna put that on my T60. Guessing it goes on... There. Detects hits during combat and automatically uses a stim pack when health is low. Hell yeah! Can I, like, get the other model numbers yet? No. I need to get some of the armor stuff first. Cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Visor highlights living targets. Nice. Okay. More pockets! Welcome back, Gamma. Need pockets on all the things! Okay. So let's see, what do we got? What do we got? We can return to do... Well, hold on. I should get that while we're out. It'll save me a trip there and back once. The auto stim pack usage is a literal lifesaver. Brute forced your way through Jamaica Plains turret trap with it. These, it's like the GIF that's been floating around where the guy has dog meat and he goes to disable the first of the laser things. And dog meat just walks on through like who gives a shit. It was good stuff. Alright, so I've already done this polymer thing. Oh, I should have done it on the piezo one, but whatever. It's fine. I've only got a bazillion fucking things of, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I've already done this, so. Oh.
I'm through.
There. Oh, I didn't read this one. Everyone needs to just calm down. Yes, as you've heard by now, I have locked you out of the clean room. As my previous email stated, this push to finish the project is mandatory. As soon as I have the data for a successful prototype, I will unlock the door and everyone will be free to go home. To address concerns about the noise outside, those are the military exercises I mentioned. I'm aware they're very loud and that some may have been disturbed by it. I assure you that everything is fine. Though we are not openly at war with China, things are still tense, and the military feels that our ground defense exercises are necessary to our safety. Finishing our project here isn't just vital to the company, but also to helping protect our company. Good morning, everyone. I know you've all been here overnight, and everyone is tired, but I need everyone to push through just a little longer. Dr. Elwood Woolham has said that you are very close to cracking the problem with the nucleorestrictive lining project, and I have good feeling that today will be the day. Along with our normal snacks, I've sent a runner to Slocum's Joe for coffee and donuts. We'll be ordering Spuckies later this afternoon. I also just got off the phone with Colonel Kemp, and he said there are maybe some training exercises happening around today, so if you hear the sounds of tanks and gunfire, don't panic, it's just a drill. Huh, don't know how I missed that one. Okay, let's see. Password request. Archive. Nice. I want it on record that I highly object giving admin rights to anyone that isn't in our core team. Admin access isn't a bauble for Dr. Williams to lord over his colleagues. We have designed a nigh-perfect system, and idiotic moves like this risk everything. I've been informed that legally I must comply with this request, no matter how moronic it is. T. Williams. Vernon is an idiot. That's a good password, buddy. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Wait a minute. This is new. Oh. Alright, let's get out of here. No. Yeah, that is why you don't have companions. For what? I generally don't run with companions, except when I do. I need to actually go get a new one, because I've gotten 3 of the perks. I've gotten Close to Metal, gotten Gift of Gab, and I've gotten Trigger Rush, so I need to go and up my, I need to go get another companion to have follow me around, so that I can get their perk too. Like, while I'm thinking about it. So let's go get one of our other companions to follow me around. You also need to have Piper and Kate in your team so you can get them to love you. Yeah, well. Fucking heartbreakers, man. Fucking heartbreakers. Which companion should I take? Let's take Codsworth. Let's take Codsworth. Screw asking people. Let's take Codsworth. Wait, is it Wednesday today? Shit. Okay. Excuse me. That means after the stream I'm gonna go take a shower. Yep, Dance doesn't look like he's here anymore. Oh, cool.
Hey, Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you,
Yes, of course.
Mum? Lead the way, Mum.
Okay, now we can go back here. Hello, Aguia. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm sorry.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabber.
I got the
Excellent
Code
work.
Defender password
On
for
our side,
Patriot.
we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place.
The British
Our
butler
final
robot.
analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever save. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
What?
Is that even possible?
Hopefully, Patriot's core escape plan will scale up. If it can't, well, we'll deal with it as it comes. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Even with synth allies. Is that enough to fight the Institute?
The synths greatly outnumber the scientists. If enough of them rebel, the chaos would be unprecedented. Then we use that turmoil to evacuate everyone we can. It will work, because it must. As much
That
as
doesn't-
we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him, and then cut him loose.
Wow,
Good
you
luck.
really are a bitch.
We're all with you.
Hey.
Ticonderoga was wiped out by coursers. No survivors.
All hands lost? God damn it, that's not the news I wanted to hear. Now we're in a race. Can we free the synths before the Institute wipes us out?
There must be some way to slow them down.
All non-essential operations have already been shut down. Unless we abandon the synths we've pledged to protect, there's nothing more we can do. With Tycon down, we're short-handed. If you could spare time from your primary mission, the others could probably use some help.
Side missions. Night vision boosted agitated plasma. Oh.
Randolph Safe House has been MIA since Switchboard, but now we got one of the dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out.
I hope this means Randolph is safe after all.
It'd be nice to get some good news for a change. Once you take care of the dead drop, report in to Des.
Okay. I want to do as many side quests as possible because these feel like we're coming up to the finale. Alright, I don't want to go to Bunker Hill yet, so let's go to the Cabot House. Come on. Thank you,
Rise was a
God.
good man.
Felne is what? Decide that everyone is a fucking asshole? Yeah. Figure out which of the jackass factions you want to side with the most. Hopefully there's an independent option like in New Vegas. I mean, you could have sided with House or the NCR or the Legion, but you could have always also said fuck it to all of them. And I'm really hoping there's one of those so that I can say fuck it to the Railroad and to the Brotherhood of Steel. Because in the end, they're not...
That structure looks quite promising, Mum. It's not every day you see such a well-kept... That structure looks quite
I know, but we've
promising.
been in there.
It's not every day you see such a well-kept...
We've been in there. Oh, hey, got 10 shots in this now because I switched to the upgraded barrel. Yeah, saying fuck you to all of them would be nice. It really would. I really wish there was a key ring.
Mr. Timms here. Randolph Safe House was not hit, but do not make direct contact. Repeat, do not make direct contact. We got 3 packages, very scared packages here, requesting assistance. Our runner reports we got Gen 1's camp nearby, assuming we're under surveillance. Please have a heavy clear the area. Coordinates enclosed. After, please pass our status back to Big D. Mr. Timms out.
BOS is a bunch of assholes, Railroad is a bunch of assholes, the Institute is a bunch of assholes, and the Minutemen are ineffective. I need to do some more Minutemen quests. I've been totally ignoring those, because Preston doesn't ever have anything for me. He just keeps sending me on the same fucking quests. Go here, kill a couple of zombies across the map. Go here, somebody's been kidnapped. Go here, who gives a fuck? That I've been deliberately ignoring because they suck.
Jamaica Plain has such a lovely ring to it. Shame the town doesn't live up to it.
Yeah, shame that. But you know what does? Who needs rugs? Perfectly viable board just sitting on the road that I can't scrap. Hallucinogen ink is teaching a oh, I've already read that. Scrap person. Alright. I'm just gonna put some of these right here. There's 6 people here. Most of the settlements, are you systematically rebuilding Boston? One neighborhood at a time? Apparently. I don't know. Alright, you. Supply line to Red Rocket. Cool.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
You. Supply line to Castle. Nice. Okay. Like, I'm just distracted right now, so... You'll have to forgive me. Okay, let's see.
Got it.
Okay, a little bit of food there. A little bit of water. Perfect place for trading. And we'll even put in an extra Brahmin straw. Alright, there. Now they can fuck off. Okay, anyway. Quick save. Now back to what we were doing. How to run supply lines. I don't even know how they work. They're weird. I wish I knew. But I don't. They confuse me. But yeah, you have to have the perk, which is the problem that we were having last time, is that I didn't have the local leader perk. And then you just kind of like go to the place. But now I've got a couple of supply lines, which means that these should all eventually be connected. You know? Where did I get a... How do you get a caravan trading post? I'll show you later. I think it was under the miscellaneous resources. I'm not sure. I don't fucking know. There's a big ass wall they've built here. Sedgwick Hall. Hi, Codsworth. Okay. Whatever. Not quite sure what that did. Master lock.
I was unaware one could do that with a bobby pin.
I know, right?
Got it.
Tried to look for it, but you couldn't find it? I don't know. I honestly don't. Maybe I have a perk for it? I have no idea. Maybe maybe you have to have that. I don't know. I have no idea, my dear Gamma. If I did, I would tell you. Alright, let's see. University mail relay. You said to contact you if I saw Professor Campbell doing anything strange. Well, he's been going to the Student Council Union most evenings which seems a little weird. Also, I saw him and Leslie Matthews going over there on Saturday on my way to the basketball practice. Isn't she one of his grad students? Oh, and Sanders said he had been asking at student records to find out Leslie's birthday. What's up with that? So, could we meet to talk about that academic probation now? Henry Mitchell. Whoops. Whoops. Can I not? Alright, let's see. Can't reach the Colonel. Dear Patterson, I'm sorry, sir, but I wasn't able to get Colonel Rosemont on the phone for you. They kept redirecting my call for hours, and when I finally reached him and asked to put you on, he just said I would have to save you both the time and confirm that you don't have clearance, and hung up the phone. I tried to call back, but they said that he's not taking any more calls right now, and that if you want to speak with him, you'll need to drive out to the base. Sorry, Alan, but the deal is done. As legal has probably already told you by now, the military tends to get upset when you try to wiggle out of a contract for them. Yeah, no proofreading. And no, I can't tell you where the lab is or what my research is about because you don't have the clearance. You'll need to take that up with Colonel Rosemont. Why are you making this personal? The university is making a bunch of money on this, and the research may be declassified eventually, in which case, it would make you even more. Dean Patterson, do you know what exactly the Army is constructing under the admin building? They're making an awful lot of noise with those jackhammers. They told me I had to go through Professor Campbell for inquiries, but he said it was classified. I asked if you had authorized this, and he said that it was kind of a gray area that his lawyer added during negotiations. They also said that they tried to bring it up with you at the time, but that you went ahead and signed it anyway. I hope that grant money is worth all this hassle. Alan, I'm under no illusions that the real reason you wanted to bring me on as head of the department was for my business contacts from the private sector. Just accept the grant money and let me do my research. I'm sure you'll skim some off for a new scoreboard or something equally useless. Oh, and I'm certain you'll get back from your vacation and read this off. You'll check my contract and find that I do have the authority to negotiate and accept grants for one of my departments. Enjoy Maui.
Nice.
So this place started to cave into the sea. Translation: Mirelurks. What?
Operating at full capacity.
I'm sorry, but you were legendary, so... Martyrs and... Alright, that's not enough to kill him over. They me. God damn it, Bethesda. Why is Codriff just trying to kick it to death? I don't know. Why are there synths here? Exactly. And why are they attacking me? Because these are all Gen 2s. This gun is stupid overpowered, by the way. Like, it really is. Alright, so I'm going to continue exploring the first floor first.
Yes.
Oh, do be careful, Mum. Water contains a much higher level of radiation.
Shut up, Codsworth, I'm immune to it. But I appreciate your sentiment. And, ooh, glowing Mirelurk. That's not a sound I like. Exploding. Yeah, you're right.
Got it.
Alright, I'm about at my carry limit now. Codsworth, get out of my face. Thank you. Okay, so now we can go to the second floor. And continue to be confused why these guys aren't attacking me. Infinite ammo? Nah, just a whole bunch. I've just been stockpiling.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Okay. I'm still confused as to why these guys aren't attacking me. For the same reason you actually have 99 plus lockpick, instead of the game actually displaying how much you have. Because this game was designed for fucking Call of Duty fans. Not for Fallout fans. This game was dumbed down to make it appeal to the most dumb fuck variety of people possible. It's not a Fallout game, it just pretends to be. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could actually scroll up with that. So stand is none.
Yes.
Clearly because you're not the objective. Bethesda was just dumb, period. Yep. I like the old UI much better, by the way. Gerald, I'm not saying this is the mayor, but as your friend, I don't know if the visitor was from the Institute or not, but I know what a dangerous man looks like, and I don't want to call his bluff. Some people are scared and looking for someone to blame. It does seem like Jacqueline was the seed of this mess, so keep her out of sight till we get this sorted out. If your daughter does have the data, we should have it ready to turn over if need be. Wow, these are written recently. What has your daughter done? Gerald, how many times have I told you that that daughter of yours would be the end of you? I've told you 1,000 times no good has ever come from messing with pre-war gobbledygook. If she were my daughter, I would have beaten some sense into her years ago. I'm almost glad Josephine isn't alive to see what a wreck your family has become. Shame on you, Gerald Spencer. If my boys come to harm from this, I will beat you to death myself. Gerald, you know I love Jacqueline like she was my own granddaughter. It breaks my heart to say this, but I think the two of you should leave town. Just run for it. Leave the Commonwealth. You're still young enough to start over, and Jack is as smart as can be. I still hear more than people think, and I'm not hearing anything good. Even if this visitor is an imposter, I fear our own neighbors may turn on you first. Josephine, I don't know what to do. Our daughter has found something in the ruins, some sort of data. A man came to town and said he was from the Institute. He threatened the mayor, and the town is in an uproar. We don't know if this guy is real or not, but he seems dangerous, and the rumors around town are almost worse. People accuse Jacqueline of being a synth. People she's grown up with in her whole life, and now they want to give her to this man, or throw her out of town, or worse. You'd be so proud, Jack. That's what she likes to go by now. Well, she found your old notes about the mail relay and begged me for weeks to take her into the flooded area when I went to hunt lurks so I could try and find the part she needed. Well, she must have found what you had been looking for, because she actually got this mail relay thing working. We can send each other letters across town. Not sure why you wouldn't just walk over and talk in person, but it's certainly more than I was doing at 14. Jack. It's Jack. Jeez. I know, right? Domestic violence is still A-okay, apparently. Josephine, it's been 3 years since you died, and I still think about you every single day. I wish you could see how much Jacqueline has grown. Last week was her 6th birthday, and I gave her your old toolbox like you had always planned. The next day I found she had disassembled half the stuff in the store. She looks so much like you now. I miss you so much. Aw, that's sad. Why did we come here again?
Nice.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep exploring for now. Ooh, a Tesla sounds. Nice. Geckos and gamma radiation. The key to prolonged life?
Sweet.
Alright, that door's chained, though. Why? Why is that door chained? Jump! Jack's terminal. Remote door control. Let's just open those first. Property of Jack Spencer. All ours. Keep going. My journal. Mom's birthday. Mom's birthday was yesterday. Dad and I left flowers on her grave. He was telling stories about her, and I kind of mentioned that I don't really remember what she looked like anymore. He said it was okay, but I can hear him sobbing in his room. I can't take this right now. I'm gonna go scavenging in the flooded area. Still haven't replaced my secondary hard disk after it blew out last week. Maybe I can find a new one. Sylvia also said that her network port has been acting up. Looks like Dad has stopped crying. Hope you didn't realize I snuck back there by myself. I've gotten so good that the lurks don't even know I'm there. I didn't manage to find a replacement port for Sylvia, but I did manage to pull a hard disk out of a large console in one of the lecture halls. Some of the data on it even seems to be intact. I'm going to poke around before I reformat. Who knows? Maybe there's something interesting on it. Score. Oh man, this is big. I managed to get part of the data off the hard disk, and it seems to be some research about reactor efficiency. Part of it was corrupt, but I may be able to find the rest somewhere else. There was a caravan passing through, so I figured I'd see what I might get if I could find the rest of it. He said to, double space, the right person, that kind of thing might be worth several hundred caps. We agreed to a 25-75 cut if you can find a buyer. Now I just need to figure out how to get the rest of the data. Ugh, I haven't been able to make any progress with finding the data, and lurks have started laying eggs again. To make matters worse, Dad just got back from some council meeting and somehow found out that I'd been searching the flooded area. He locked everything up and said I'm not allowed to do any scavenging. I tried to explain about the data, and he listened, but then he started acting weird and told me to go to my room and not to come down till he sorts things out. What is going on? What have I done? Oh god, what did I do? I've been getting mail from everyone in town saying that the Institute is coming and asking if it's my fault. Someone even accused me of being a synth. Somehow, they must have found out about the reactor research, but it's not even complete. Dad said that it was probably just some scammer or a raider trying to trick us. But I don't know. What if it really is the Institute? I need to get back in there and find the data somehow. Jacqueline, I'm serious. No more scavenging until this thing with the council blows over. I know people are scared, but I think that this guy the mayor talked to is just a con man. The Institute hasn't shown up in a long time. Why would they now? I've been calming things down around town, and I think I've got enough support that I can block anything crazy in the vote tonight. I'm not mad at you, but I want you to stay home and just don't stir anything up right now. Love, Dad. Stupid girl. Do you have any idea what you've done? You dumb brats think that just because they haven't attacked anyone in years, that it's something we all made up. But now the Institute is going to come and kill us all. Did you even think about that, you selfish little bitch? Your father says that you don't have this data thereafter, but if that's the case, then for all we know, you're actually working for the Institute! Oh, God. Synth bitch not gonna die for you. What actually happens?
Okay. First, I want to say I'm sorry, Dad.
Okay, let's actually read it, and listen to it while we can move around. Let's see, Jacqueline.
Okay. First, I want to say I'm sorry, Dad. I knew I was onto something big, and thought I'd see what a trader would pay if I found it. I had no idea that the Institute would be after any of this. And now the whole town is in trouble. I know you told me not to worry. But I just know that the town is going to vote to throw us out, or worse.
Excuse me, Codsworth? Okay, well I hadn't gone over here for some reason. No, yeah, I had. Had I? No. Obviously I hadn't.
Years ago, I never would have thought this level of dust possible.
Silly Codsworth. Ow!
Sweet.
Like that in no time.
God, there's so many synths here now. I'm still not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to leave. Damn it. Now I have to go right back in.
I think this is a common sight these days, huh? I'm sure some would even call this clean.
Alright. Continuing our little exploration.
All systems nominal.
Shut up. No one cares about your systems.
Operating at full capacity.
Oh god, the Institute is here. I can hear them fighting outside. Dad, I figured out what the date is, but I think it's too late. Oh. Took me forever to figure out what you meant about Leslie's birthday. It was a good idea, but we haven't been dating that long. I had to look it up in the student records in the front office. Don't tell her that. Anyway, while I was there, I overheard that Dean Patterson has an alumni dinner this weekend, so he should out of your hair. Be out of your hair? I've got you now, you snake. You think I wouldn't notice how often you visit the Student Council Union? I'm sure it's merely coincidence that your graduate student, Miss Matthews, is always on shift when you have to get something from your safe. You think it wouldn't reach me that you and she disappear for hours in the safe? If you don't tell me what the construction was and what your research is about, I'll be going straight to the press and the police. Professor Campbell, I understand the need for secrecy, sir, but don't you think that we could get more work done if you gave Leslie and I access to the research without you having to be there? That accident was weeks ago. You said yourself it was due to a bad fuse. Leslie said that she saw the dean skulking around following you yesterday, and it is going to get harder to get work done if he's tailing you all the time. Colonel Rosemont sounds pretty serious about wanting the research as soon as possible. Oops. Damn it. God damn it, Stuart, you aren't worming your way out of this. This Colonel Rosemont you insisted I needed clearance from is nearly as insufferable as you are. When I went to see him, he claimed your research was classified and had me escorted from the base. You think you're so clever, but I know this is just one of your old army buddies helping you pull a trick. Don't think I won't be talking to our lawyers. I have a right to... Okay. First of all, you do not have my permission to call me by my first name. I am the dean here, and you would do well to remember that. Secondly, what is this I've been hearing about you and the officers from the Army performing unauthorized construction under the administrative building while I was on vacation? This is absolutely unacceptable. You will explain to me at once what the meaning of this is and what you are researching. It has come to my attention that you were contacted by the Army regarding your research. I am the one running this university, and I have the right to know and approve of all research programs. I know that your colleagues hold you in high regard, and that when we brought you on last year, your contract guaranteed you tenure, but you don't want to make an issue of this with me. I'm leaving this afternoon on my vacation. When I get back, in 2 weeks, I expect to be fully appraised of the research. God, I wish they would just put everything in order. Really, Alan, you're going through my terminal now? I told you that my research is classified. Quit being a pathetic worm and just mind your business. hold on. Let's read this one first. System error, file corruption detected. Alright, grade vacuum tube circuit layouts and in-class review for the midterm. Graduate class. Continued lecture from last week about subwavelength phenomena and plasmonic expectations. Discuss how these concepts may be used in the future for more optimized circuitry. Note, remind Curtis that he should find out when Leslie's birthday is, and that she wanted to meet him at the credit union at 7 p.m. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's a load hobo ticket. I thought it was an engine. Kitten, lay down. Lay down. Okay, but seriously, what the hell am I supposed to be doing here? Clear hostiles at University Point. Oh, why didn't you say so? Well, I might as well do it all. In for a penny, in for a pound. If I'm already over my carry weight, I might as well be over my carry weight. Kids these days. The synths are apparently hostiles, yeah. Well, they're hostile to the railroad. Hey, there we go. Door no longer chained. My AP is screaming at me. And I'm ignoring it. So yeah, the synths don't seem to have been hostile to me immediately because, you know. There's 3 more. Because, you know, I've been playing both sides. They are hostiles overall, however. Looks like I got them all, though.
Is someone present?
No, I must not have gotten them all. Shit. Maybe I did. Meh. I'll figure it out in the future. You know what, Cosmo?
Hey.
Hold some of this crap for me, will you? Damn.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
I just shot him in the ass.
It's a fight then.
Movement detected. Curious.
Oops, totally missed that shot. Damn it, he stopped moving. No, there's one left.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
He says that, but I'm not convinced.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death.
Where is he?
If they return, I will be ready. Attacking enemy.
Aw, he's got his own little shop.
Attack cannot be tolerated. Sustaining damage.
Sure you were Codsworth. Excuse me. Boom, ass shot. Basically? I guess this was a little town, so... Alright, let's get back home. Codsworth. Dismantle all this crap. Assuming it'll let me fast travel! Come on, game. Let me fast travel.
Hey.
Miss Steph?
Yes?
Hey.
Can I... Here we are.
Your thoughts?
C, E flat, and G walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, but we don't serve minors in here. So E flat leaves, while C and G have a fifth between them.
What do you think about our relationship?
A difficult inquiry, Mum. I wonder the same thing myself. Things have certainly changed, and not for the better.
Nothing else for now.
Wow.
Right then.
Rude.
Something's down there. Over here.
Children. Jesus, assholes, all of them. I'm over here trying to work, and I got these shitheads fucking my shit up. God damn it. Snippety ass butler bot. Hold on. 22, that's the chest piece. So I'm gonna get rid of one of those. So that's, fuck, 35? What's my current chest piece? 37. 14. Oh, hey. Cool. Actually better than what I've been wearing. But here's my question, is can I upgrade this yet? Because I would rather keep a hold of this thing. Wait, this thing maxes out at 14. Okay, hold on. This starts out at 14. Oh no, it doesn't start out. Maxes out at 15 and 16. Well, I guess it's better then. Sorry, reinforced combat helmet. You served me well. But now it is time for you to go. Yeah, look at that. It's better in every regard. Oh, but I can't have my patrolman sunglasses on then. Shit. Yeah, I'll be okay with one less perception. I should be okay with one less perception. I'll hold on to them, though. They don't weigh almost anything, so... You know, it doesn't matter. Don't care. Oh my god, really? I fucked all my magazines up. God damn it, I'm a little upset. Someone fucked up all my magazines. You know what? Hold on. Grenades and magazines do not mix, no. Much better. I have room for 5 more. And then I have to build another one.
Rubbish.
Okay. You don't wear a helmet, you wear airship captain's hat everywhere. Kitten, what are you doing? Okay, so let's see. Back to HQ, I guess. How are we doing on time? We did 11:41. We got plenty of time. What does this asshole want?
She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
So you and Glory got assigned the same op. Compartmentalization of intel does have its cost.
I cleared out some Gen 1s for Randolph's safe house.
Randolph is still operational? Finally, some good news. We thought they were another casualty of the switchboard disaster, but Randolph's been dark for too long. It'll be controversial, but we have to put them under quarantine.
Is a quarantine really necessary?
It's possible the safe house has been replaced by Institute infiltrators. It's happened before. No. The smart move, the only move, is to keep them isolated until we know for certain. Our only communication with Randolph is going to be by dead drop. Check in periodically with Drummer Boy. He coordinates the dead drops for us. Thanks.
Alright, let's go see what Pam wants. Fucking Desdemona.
Take your time cooking up something.
Yo, Pam!
Pam.
Visual sensors ID. Rogue variable.
Mm.
User activity present near railroad assets. Immediate assistance requested.
You know anything else?
The only reliable data on the target is its location. Verbal acknowledgement required.
I'll do it.
A timely resolution is required.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, I was checking my phone during the talky bits. Okay, so where are we going now? Let's see. Alright, whatever. Come on. You look snazzy? Damn right. Excuse me. Okay, let's go. Really? Did I just fall? God damn it. Can't believe I did that.
Engaging target.
Sensor engaging. On pilots. An enemy sensor offline.
This gun is stupid good. Like, it's straight up stupid. I quit. Just eats their ammo like none other, though. Yeah, but I've got so much of it, I don't have to worry. Alright, let us... Let's go see what's up with Dance. These guys have anything I can dismantle stuff with? Guess who's going on a supply line? Not this asshole who keeps getting in my face. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I have a feeling that I'll need to quick save a lot. Probably. Let's go drop our stuff off first, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, supply lines. There, getting them up there. Come on, come on. Game! Game! I love you too, kid. You obnoxious little shit.
Humans all look funny.
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
Need to get that science rank 2 perk at some point. That sucks. That must be painful to hold. Alright, regardless, that's that.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting?
Okay, there we go. Now we can go do this. Are you a silly kitten? Yes, you are. By I'll have a feeling, is that more I know you will, since you've already done this, Gamma?
A round of applause, Mum.
Ooh, cures addictions. Alright, Codsworth, let's get going. You haven't done this yet. You think I'll need to? It's probably going to be an Aston speech checks to keep him alive. Ah, yes, probably. Well, we'll quick save often. We'll run through it once without any saving abuse and see how it goes, and then we'll abuse the shit out of the saves.
Everyone's still alive.
Well, considering those
level of security is necessary these days. No long locked doors.
Alright, we leveled up. Dance. We're gonna go deal with Paladin Dance. Get more carry weight. Or, alternatively, I'll get some of the things that I've been needing to pick up lately. Should get the armor perk so that I can start doing stuff with my thing, but yeah. I should get the armor perk. Because I've been ignoring that, and I want to be able to modify my Brotherhood of Steel armor. Should I? Should I? Maybe. Armor is fantastic. Alright, we'll do it. And then we'll do a full save just in case. Makes all the more difference in power. I might have more advanced models. Yep. Did I max out charisma yet? Nah. I did not. Because apparently it doesn't make a difference to speech checks, so there's no fucking point.
Nice.
Wasn't it you who told us that? I don't know. I always say I need to upgrade this, and then I don't do it. I'm always like that. I say I need to do thing A, and then I completely fuck off with it and do thing B instead. But I mean, there's no level cap. I can just keep going forever. Or I can just cheat.
Intruder. Identify.
Fancy a bit of fisticuffs?
Sorry.
Chocks away!
Sorry. Oh god, that hurt a lot. And my headache came back from that. Shit. Don't die, it's bad for my health. I know, right? Captain Rutledge ordered me to take over long-range monitoring today. That means 4 weeks stuck in this bunker with only military rations, old magazines, and a transistor radio to keep me company. However, I'll try and make the best of it by doing my job and monitoring the airwaves for any suspicious transmissions. Maybe next month I'll get a more interesting assignment, but for now it's time to kiss the light of day goodbye for a month. I'm okay. I just had a cough. Had a strange incident today. I was monitoring the low-band frequencies, stuff normally used by outdated equipment, when I came across a very strange repeating message. It was in English, but it was very difficult to make out due to all of the static. It stopped broadcasting after about an hour, but I made it a few phrases. Internal void, dreams are getting darker, and blood runs so still. The only other thing I picked up was what I assumed to be a call sign, DEK. I'm going to send these phrases over to translation in Washington as soon as possible. I haven't heard anything from Washington yet, so I assume they haven't come up with any answers. While I was waiting, I decided to continue monitoring that same frequency around the clock. I tuned in, but I haven't heard anything in 4 days. Getting awfully anxious to hear something new, or for the translation guys to tell me what the heck I had heard. But for now, I'll just have to wait. I woke up today to a banging noise on the elevator door, like someone was trying to get in. I looked at the readout, and it said that the elevator has been in its lockdown position since I got here. So that doesn't make any sense. I decided to activate the bunker's defense systems as a precaution and broke out the emergency rifle we keep locked up down here. I have to admit, a cold chill was running down my spine. The banging continued for almost an hour straight. Then it stopped. I don't know why, but I have a strange feeling this is somehow related to that mysterious broadcast I intercepted. It's been 5 days since the banging on the elevator, and Washington finally broke radio silence to tell me that the holotape recording they received was blank. When I listened to my local playback, I discovered that they were right. My tape had nothing on it. When I mentioned the noises I heard, they told me it was possible I was experiencing auditory hallucinations from being isolated for so long. They said to hang tight, and they'd send someone out to relieve me. It's possible that this isolation did something to my mind. Maybe I wanted to find a mystery to solve, so to occupy my time so badly. My imagination decided to take over. Whatever it was, I hope this doesn't go down on my permanent record. Weird. That must be him, without his power armor on. There's dead Yao Guai down here.
Only a non-human would be foolish enough to call this their home. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
It looks so weird because there's an empty spot between the hat and stuff.
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke.
Don't worry, George
I
Clooney
remember
was
being
saying.
a child. I remember growing up in the ruins. Everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life. Making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger.
Oh, cut it out.
I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
Get out, cat! Fuck.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive.
Oh,
Why would you
Codsworth
do
loved that.
for me?
What do you mean, risk my life?
If Maxon learns that you've disobeyed a direct order to save the life of a synth, he'd have you executed. Why would you risk that for me?
Alright, so here's where we do a quick save.
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right.
There we go.
How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me
What?
to leave
No.
the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Like a little birdie, flap, flap, flap.
There's a use for that. I'll eat my hat.
You're not wearing a hat. I'm gonna, like, leave the hat off when I'm not doing stuff. Alright, well, that was quick.
Going up.
See, this is why you can't make robots that are that human, because, you know, if you... Like, that would be the first test. Are you a synth? No. We'll see about that. And then you just stab him in the arm and slice it open and pull off a piece to see if there's metal underneath or not.
Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
Oh, shit.
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory.
I mean, the laboratory is a nice temperature.
Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it.
Oh, you're one of
All I've done
those.
for the Brotherhood. All the blood I've spilled in our name. How can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing dance to a nuclear bomb.
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered
I
right
like
at the heart of the
cybernetics.
enemy. How can you trust the
They're
word
awesome.
of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
But isn't that all ethics? You learn ethics from the people around you. You're not born with them. You have to be taught. I mean, whether it comes from parents or some religion or even just from a fucking school or a textbook, no person grows up knowing something like that. They have to be taught it at some point. Most of us are taught it at childhood, and it stays with us for the entirety of our life. That's a programmed thing. I mean, you might wake up and say, murder is wrong, we shouldn't be killing people, but if you're never introduced to the concept of it, you don't even think about it. You can't say, it doesn't...
It's true.
I get what he's saying,
I
though.
was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride.
Ruining
And
his
when
high
I heard
horse
your
preaching.
speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Alright, so here's another quick save.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn woman. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
the little fake run for a half second there.
Impressive fortification.
Shut up, Colin.
That's not bad news for us.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
So what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here.
Hell
I
yeah.
didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post.
Oh.
But it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the...
Damn you, you noble bastard!
I'll be there.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her, and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Damn, I didn't even have to abuse my quick saving. Holy shit. Damn you, you noble bastard! Basically. Yeah, you don't? I could have sworn there were quick saves on the console. I've watched people play it with quick saves on the console, haven't I? Hmm. Well, at least you only have to do one conversation over again, I guess.
Strong hope. We find milk of human kindness soon.
Try not to sever anything you might
Yeah. Hey, I can make Model C now.
Someday, super mutant kill everything.
Put the hot rod flames on. Alright, I need science for that. Where's my torso? Okay. Alright, so CCC, CC. Alright, got C's all here. Yay for station check success, yeah. So Dance is a robot. Guess that's why he's not as much of an asshole as Maxon. Be careful when using Dance as a bar. Seems like the BOS saw a problem with it. But Valentine is totes okay. I know, right?
So many humans. Not many super mutants. Strong want to
Seriously though, I need to get science up to rank 3 so that I can do some of these. Cool, so now I've got Type C Brotherhood armor. Much better.
World is bigger than Strong Lou. Strong getting hungry. Want someone
Damn, I need rank 4 for this shit?
someday.
That kinda
super
sucks.
mutants kill everything. So many humans. Not many.
Okay, so let's do another quick save. Let's do a full save. And let's keep on keeping on. So let's see. What are we doing quest-wise? I guess we'll go finish up Blind Betrayal. I'm glad I took Codsworth on those, because he loved all those things, which is good for my relationship with him. Excuse me.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor.
Yeah, I will. Speaking of which, I have a few that I should go take right now. Okay, he's not looking. We can leave. Well, I'm glad that we didn't have to kill him. Like, I'm happy that we didn't have to kill him. I hope that after we finish the quest, we can...
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
And they're in wonderful condition as well. Excellent work. Here are the caps that I promised.
Nice.
Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check
Sure.
every building you explore during your patrols very...
Just walk off, fuck it. Okay. You stole his robes. Nice. Alright. Alright, shithead McGee.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to
Fuck.
recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I thought I was your Institute reconnaissance.
You're the only one that's been able to breach the Institute. But you're hardly the only source for information we have. We've been running round-the-clock vertibird patrols, and we even have squads on the ground trying to pick up anything we can. Not to mention all the
Didn't actually
scribes we
want to do that in
have monitoring
Guar.
radio traffic
Got
and
work
trying
early,
to
so
crack their
turning
RF
in.
encryption.
Alright.
I assure you.
Thanks for being here, Royal Blue. I really appreciate that you stick around. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Maybe in the evening. Regardless, thanks for being here. Have a good night.
We have reconnaissance well in hand.
I received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly. Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismissed, soldier.
Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of...
But you ignore the chain of...
Traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
What?
Body's not even cold, and you're already dividing the loot?
To the victor go the spoils. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Cool. Blind Betrayal is done.
Adjusting internal balance pressure. Green lights across the board.
Alright, let's go talk to Lancer Captain Kells. Yep.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor. Or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew. So it needed to be dealt with. Swiftly
Excuse me.
and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
No rest for the weary.
We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then, Elder Maxon and I expect you to be at your best. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Hey.
Why is the railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little.
You still have that.
Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the Railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the Railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
What?
If you find anything interesting in the Railroad headquarters,
I don't want to be. I don't. No, 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 no. I don't want to be enemies with them yet. Not yet. I mean, they're douchebags, but I don't want to be enemies with them yet.
No need for adjustments.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
I'll talk to them later. There's still a lot I have to do before I'm enemies with them. Like I said, they're douchebags, but not enemies yet.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
You know what I need to do? I need to go find Dance's stuff.
Attention, this is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social documentation should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan. That is
Seriously.
all.
Where's Dance's stuff? That's what I want to know. Like, he mentioned his personal quarters, but where are they? Oh, do I have any viable blood samples? I think I do.
Have you collected any blood samples, Paladin?
Yes. Here you go.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see tiny vials of blood. Thank you. Here's some caps for the trouble. I really appreciate you searching for the blood samples. As soon as I make a breakthrough, I'll let you know.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelux scat off my boots.
Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along. Can't wait to see him smash the Institute.
This must have been dances. Oh my god, that's T60D? Oh my god, that's BOS 5?
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Like, is this dances? It's the door next to the entrance, next to Maxon's room. Oh. Okay, I can go find that. But this is mine now.
How could you have been so close to Paladin Dance and not know he was a synth?
Shut up, bitch.
Nothing to report right now, Paladin.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Shoots through barrels like paper.
A fine ship, but put me in the field anyway.
Glad to see you've returned safely from the Institute, sister.
Oh, this is Captain Kell's terminal. Alright, Captain, I need to prepare the Prydwen for departure. Archivist Knox has completed the analysis of the energy readings we received from Paladin Dance's recon team, and has concluded that they're being produced by the Institute. Knox is certain that the energy readings could only be produced by artificial means, and only with an extremely advanced level of technology. Judging from the frequency of the readings, we both agree that some type of device or weapon is being deployed at the Institute, which means we need to head to the Commonwealth as soon as possible. I'm not certain what type of ploy the Institute is attempting to unleash upon the world, but I'll be damned if I'm going to stand by idly and let it happen. All stations are reporting green, and the personnel are aboard the Prydwen. I've gone over her from the bow to stern, and she's ready to depart. With all due respect, it would be helpful if you could let me know exactly where we're headed. It's difficult preparing this vessel properly, not knowing what type of environment we're flying her through. I am well aware that we're pointed north, but just how far are we going, and what can we expect when we get there, Captain? As requested, I sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field. In my professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field operations and would benefit any team fortunate enough to have her with them. Before the Prydwen left the capital wasteland, I spent 6 months helping her design the power armor frame she's using to enhance her new ability. She's trained in the armor rigorously and is fully qualified. Actually, more than qualified to be placed with our ground troops. I've been treating wounded soldiers for almost 2 decades, and I've yet to see anyone that can match Ingram's level of commitment and determination. Confining her to the ship would be a waste of resources and a damn shame. Now that we've arrived in the Commonwealth, I'd like to establish trade relations with the locals. I'm going to need a standard sweep and retrieve team and one of our vertibirds in order to make that happen. There are several caravans that roam the Commonwealth, and we use the vertibirds to track them. If any of the caravans gets jumped, we can swoop in and lend a hand to let them know that we're friendly eye in the sky. We're the friendly eye in the sky. Since you can't normally buy that kind of protection from mercenaries, we'll be certain to get the best prices and values for trades. I've used the same tactic in the capital wasteland and it worked wonders. Over here, with the threat of the Institute out here with the threat of the Institute looming over their heads, we'll have these merchants eating out of our hands. After examining technical documentation brought in by one of our patrols, we've identified Fort Strong as a priority target. The location was an experimental weapons testing facility, and according to their manifest, it should still contain a sizable stockpile of Fat Man shells. According to the patrol, the fort is inhabited by super mutants, so we're in serious jeopardy of losing the stockpile if something isn't done immediately. Captain, we've received credible information that we have a traitor among us. It brings me no pleasure to inform you that Paladin Dance is an Institute synth. We've had Proctor Quinlan verify the data numerous times, so I can assure you that it's accurate. We need to handle this situation carefully, Kels. Paladin Dance was well liked, and this news is certain to create a panic. We do not want this incident to touch off a series of false reports and assumptions that other synths have infiltrated our ranks. The ensuing paranoia could result in a catastrophic breakdown of order and our eventual defeat at the hands of the Institute. Placing an operative among us was a brilliant move on the Institute's part, and we can't afford to underestimate them in the future. When you're ready, I want you to inform the crew and take the necessary steps to hunt Dance down. Excuse me, Codworth. Alright, so these are considered stealing.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Don't know when you got up here, but okay. So I'm guessing this is Paladin Dance's. Did he have a pet? Did he have a dog? Large baby bottle. Wow, Dance. Wow. I can't see Dance in a suit.
Pleased to see Maxon's promoted you to Paladin.
Attention.
You deserve it, sister.
Whoops. Well, since I'm here, I might as well raid back.
Attention. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. That is all.
We've picked up some disturbing news regarding a rise in supermutant activity near the Commonwealth, and Paladin Hudson has bravely volunteered to single-handedly investigate. This mission will take the Paladin deep into hostile territory, so he'll need all the support we can provide. I'm having Tegan give Paladin Hudson an ample supply of ammunition, and making sure Ingram certifies that his power armor is in peak condition. I'm also allowing Paladin Hudson full use of one of our vertebrate gunships, so I'll have one prepped immediately. Once everything is ready, I'll meet you and Paladin Hudson on the flight deck so that we can give him a proper send-off. I can't stress to you enough how dangerous this mission will be, so it's imperative that we provide the Paladin with all the support we can muster. As requested, I'm providing you with all of the current information we have on Recon Squad Artemis. According to our records, we sent them into the Commonwealth approximately 3 years ago to perform a standard survey beginning with Malden area. We received a few reports from the team and then abruptly lost contact. Nothing in their communications indicated anything unusual, so we assume they've either lost the ability to radio us or have been killed. The squad consisted of 7 soldiers under the command of Paladin Brandis, so they certainly had plenty of firepower and the experience required to survive a deep recon mission. I have several recon teams searching for Artemis's whereabouts, but so far, they've been unsuccessful. Well, we found Brandis. As you know, in order to get the Pridwin rapidly to the Commonwealth, I've had an engineering team pull the older power plant and replace it with an updated fusion plant we pulled from the aircraft carrier wreckage. I was able to aircraft carrier wreckage? Interesting. Did they fuck up Rivet City? I was able to squeeze almost 100% efficiency from the new reactor, but the system is burning through our coolant supply faster than expected. As we've been docked over the airport, I've been able to deactivate the main engines to cool down the reactor, but we're still eating up coolant when we're in hover mode. Brandis attacked me when you opened the door and never even gave you a chance to talk. Oh. Yeah, you can totally save him. And get him to come back. I've been able to deactivate the main engines, We're eventually going to hit a point where we'll run out of coolant. If that happens, we'll need to put the Pridwin on the ground. I desperately need your help if we want to prevent that from happening. I'll be certain to provide you with details at our next briefing. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field. In my professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field operations and would benefit any team fortunate enough to have her with them. Before the Pridwin left the capital wasteland, I spent 6 months... I've already read this one. Alright, let's see. You'll be pleased to know that work on the armored reinforcement plating for your jacket is complete, and I'll be more than happy to send up a scribe to retrieve it when you're ready. The plating is fairly strong, but I think you'll appreciate how lightweight the entire jacket will feel once the modification is made. I've stress tested the plating, and it should help you resist different types of energy weapon fire as well as most ballistic threats. After you try it on, let me know if it's comfortable to wear long term or if I need to make any adjustments to the design. That's the thing that happened in the thing. Gamma, isn't that the thing that happened? They armored her jacket. That's awesome. According to Proctor Quinlan, we have a serious security threat on our hands. There's a sizable stockpile of Fat Man shells being kept nearby at the remains of Fort Strong. More disturbingly, the facility is currently held by a super mutant contingent of unknown size. I'm certain I don't have to remind you of the super mutants are smart enough to utilize the weapons, and that the Pridwin is well within a Fat Man's launcher's range. I urge you to send someone down there immediately to deal with this threat before we end up as targets for their nuclear arsenal. I wanted to inform you that I'm having all of the Fat Man shells recovered from Fort Strong moved to the armory ruins in the lower cargo area of the Pridwin. This will ensure that our weapons remain protected as we prepare for our assault on the Institute. I'm pleased to report that our new recruit has returned with the Institute with a holotape full of sensitive data. I've given the tape to Proctor Quinlan so his team can begin decrypting the information immediately. As soon as we have any concrete information, I'll be sure to let you know. Now that the gantry is complete, construction on Liberty Prime can begin. I've pulled almost my entire engineering team onto the project as well as some of Quinlan's scribes to assist with the complex calculations needed to get him on his feet. If our new recruit is successful, we'll have the rest of the parts we need to complete the project, and you can march Prime right up to the Institute's front door. I'm happy to report that Liberty Prime has been completed and initial diagnostics of his operational capabilities are quite promising. Prime is currently running off the Pridwin's engines, and we hope to have a solution for starting up his reactor core quite soon. Once the reactor core has been started, we'll be able to release him from the gantry and send him on his way. Sir, I've placed our entire division on alert as you've requested. I'm instructing our soldiers to shoot Dance on sight rather than trying to capture or contain him for study. I feel that it's important we use his execution to set an example not only for our own brothers and sisters, but to the Institute as well. While I'm aware that certain members of our Brotherhood are quite close to Dance, I'm certain you'll agree that we can't afford to allow him to remain alive. In his time with the Brotherhood of Steel, he's amassed quite a bit of intelligence on our operations, and we have to stop him before the Institute throws the switch to bring him home.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
What did Codsworth hate? All I did was crouch down. Huh, you can't pickpocket him. I want his jacket. But it's probably a part of his model.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Yeah, it's probably a part of his actual model, so there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna see if Halen is down here. Just real quick, like. If not, okay. Excuse me, Codsworth. No kidding. No. Alright, so I can't go talk to them because that makes me enemies with the railroad. And I don't want that yet. Excuse me.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot, and it leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Alright, let's do that. Alright, we got a couple of things we need to do first. So, this is one of them.
Someone went through a great to fortify this place.
Going down.
I'm giving the armor back to him. Oh, what?
We really need to talk.
Paladin,
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
that depends. How are you feeling?
My power armor systems are within normal operating parameters.
When did you get X1?
So I'm as ready as I'll ever be. You just give the word, and we can begin our mission.
Ready.
Roger that.
All my hopes go with you for a successful mission, Paladin Dance.
Yeah.
Sure, Codsworth. Thanks.
While Dance is your companion, you are enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Hey,
Ready. We still need to talk.
something's wrong? Like what?
I don't know. You tell me. We've been getting along quite well together, but lately you've been acting strange. I don't know exactly what it is, but you just don't seem like yourself. In fact, you remind me of how things were when you first joined the Brotherhood. Ignorant of our regulations and our beliefs.
What?
Now, I don't want to stand here and lecture you, because I think you know exactly how you can fix the problem. I hope I'm right. Otherwise, you might end up finding yourself without a partner. Am I clear?
I didn't notice.
That's what I was afraid of.
Ooh.
Just take the time to remember why we're out here. I would hate to see you alienate yourself from the Brotherhood. And from me.
Paladin Dance. Seriously, when the hell did you get that, though?
The Brotherhood rose from the ashes of the U.S. military, you know.
The problem is he still has the talky bits from before. So, yeah. He has all his talking points from before the quest. It doesn't update with it, which is just silly. Nice armor you got there, though. I want it. I should have fucking killed you. I didn't realize you were gonna treat me like shit.
Ground floor.
Alright. Oh, let's go to the Automatoys factory. How about that? That'll be what we do as our capstone for tonight. But yeah, that's something that they should have updated, is that once the, once you do his little blind betrayal quest, it should update the game to, like, I don't know, show you that he's, you know, he should acknowledge that he's not a part of the Brotherhood anymore. But it doesn't, because this is dumb. I wanted to see if that one.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Oh shit. Not bad. Boop. I booped him in the face. Missile launcher. Oh, we got a plasma weapon? I haven't seen one of those yet. Jesus Christ, Dance, you just do not let up. Nice.
Safety's off.
Always worth it to third person for that.
Nuclear protection on a budget.
Lock and load. You are serious. You know that?
At least I don't have to fight Cliff again. Or Cliff. Big Mac is there? Yes. Who are we still in combat with? No one.
I'm not gonna make this easy for you.
Was that it? Okay. We repaired the arm that needed repairing. Whenever certain sets of reference in, come on. Well, we'll go check it out. Let's check out the red rocket first. We'll go from there. Lots of stuff to loot later. Be nice if we could turn that into a little base for ourselves, but what are you gonna do?
We may have a problem here.
Oh, I hit him in the head. Dance, don't you fuck this up for me. I'm already having enough trouble because it's a night scope. And it's not night for once. Oh, now my left arm is broken? Shit. Super Mutant Primus. What is the Super Mutant Primus? Huh, it's level 59. Wow, he fucked my shit up. Alright, when was my last save? Hopefully not too long ago. Dead, most likely. Alright, shot him right in the face.
Hold up. I think we're being stalked.
Damn it. Thought I had that one. Shit.
Must be my imagination. I don't think we're alone.
Okay, so we're gonna stay down here for a minute. Sorry to walk over all your graves, people. Nice. Totally killed the shit out of that guy. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a reference. That has to be a reference, yeah. Thanks for the minigun, dude. Nice. Might as well take everything. Aw, he didn't give me a thunk. Yeah, that has to be a reference. Surprised I didn't get a dance like that from obliterating a whole bunch of super mutants. Oh, there was a red dress. Alright, is that everything that's here? Oh no, there's a gun. Wait, I have to go around to get up there. Damn it. Let's wait until our AP's back. Must slowly walk to location I desire. Alright, I think that's enough. Well, let's see what's back here. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. Alright, let's go back to our base then. Drop off this junked piece of power armor. That's not true. We'll just upgrade it a bit. Wonder if Dance has any flavor text if you take him to the railroad now.
Feeling creative today?
Time.
Alright, wait. T60D is his... okay. Yeah, I want to repair it, please, thank you. Repair. Perfect. Okay, for a moment, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Okay. Cool. Wow. Hold on. My chest piece gives 37. This gives... well... that's enameled metal, as opposed to the normal one that I'm using. Oh god, I wasn't even wearing my helmet for all that. Yeah, that's 42 as opposed to the 37, so... definitely gonna trade up, I guess. I'm not destroying a red dress, are you kidding? What's wrong with you? Alright, so what can we do with this? Oh man, that's actually really good. Improved short barrel? Ah man, I want an improved sniper barrel. Improved automatic barrel even, improved splitter, flamer barrel. I don't like the short ones. I like fucking ranged weapons, you know? Like, I mean, that could make it into a little pistol. I guess we'll leave that scope on there. Hey, Dance. You want this badass weapon? Here. That can be your new weapon, because it's fucking badass. Okay, not bad. Excuse me. question is, where to now? We can see what the kerfuffle at Bunker Hill is going to end up being. We could go do that. Oh wow, that's just totally just stomp on that light. Rude. Actually, you know what? Let's nod off here. Let's nod off here, because we're getting close to the time, and I'm not sure what I want to do next. So we'll do a save, and I will figure out what I want to do next. Because I'm totally not sure. So, for those of you that are watching on the YouTubes, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do a like and subscribe thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.